The joint pain industry doesn't want you to get better. Think about it. If there was a simple, natural solution to arthritis and joint degeneration, what would happen to the $200 billion market for pain medications, joint supplements, and replacement surgeries? There are places on Earth where knee replacements are virtually unheard of, where 90-year-olds move like dancers, where arthritis is so rare they don't even have a word for it. These aren't genetic anomalies or medical miracles. These are normal people who stumbled onto something extraordinary, something the medical establishment has ignored for decades. If you're over 50 and experiencing joint pain, stiffness, or swelling, I need you to stop what you're doing and listen carefully. What I'm about to share could save you from years of unnecessary pain, thousands of dollars in medical bills, and the heartbreak of losing your independence. But only if you act on this information within the next 30 days. What if I told you that scattered across the globe, there are communities of people in their 70s, 80s, even 90s who move like they're decades younger? People who have never heard of knee replacements or joint supplements, yet their cartilage remains thick and supple well into their golden years. What if I told you these people all share one thing in common? Something so simple, so overlooked by modern medicine, that it sounds almost too good to be true. It's not a pill. It's not a procedure. It's not even expensive. It's sitting in your grocery store right now, hiding in plain sight. The question that's been haunting researchers for decades is this: why do some people's joints deteriorate rapidly while others seem immune to the ravages of time? The answer lies in understanding what's really happening inside your joints right now, at this very moment, as you're watching this video. Your joints are under siege. Every single day, your body is engaged in a microscopic war. On one side, you have the forces of destruction, inflammation, oxidative stress, and enzymatic breakdown literally eating away at the structural foundation of your joints. On the other side, you have your body's repair mechanisms desperately trying to rebuild what's being torn down. For most people over 50, the forces of destruction are winning. But here's the crucial question. What if you could tip the scales? What if you could give your body's repair mechanisms such a massive advantage that they don't just slow the destruction, they actually reverse it? Let me paint you a picture of what's happening inside your body right now. Starting at age 30, yes, 30, your body begins producing 1% less collagen every single year. That might not sound like much, but by the time you're 65, you've lost over 1/3 of your body's collagen. By 80, more than half is gone. But here's where it gets terrifying. Collagen isn't just about wrinkles and skin elasticity. Collagen is the scaffolding that holds your entire body together. It's the shock absorber in your knees, the cushioning in your hips, the flexibility in your ankles. When it disappears, everything starts to collapse. Imagine your joints as a house. Collagen is the foundation, the support beams, the very structure that keeps everything standing. Now imagine that foundation crumbling, one brick at a time, year after year, until suddenly, the house begins to fall apart. That's what's happening to millions of seniors right now. The grinding you feel when you stand up, that's bone rubbing against bone, where smooth collagen used to provide cushioning. The swelling in your legs? That's inflammation rushing to areas where damaged collagen can no longer protect delicate tissues. The stiffness that makes you feel like the Tin Man, that's your joints literally losing their ability to move smoothly because the lubricating collagen has deteriorated. And here's the most frightening part. The medical establishment has convinced us this is normal. They've told us it's just part of getting older. They hand us pain pills, suggest joint replacements, and essentially give us a pat on the head while saying, well, what do you expect at your age? But what if they're wrong? What if this devastating loss of mobility, this daily pain, this gradual imprisonment in an increasingly frail body, what if none of it is inevitable? Here's something that will shock you. Despite decades of research proving that nutrition can dramatically impact collagen production and joint health, the average doctor receives less than 20 hours of nutrition training in medical school. 20 hours in 7 years of education. They're trained to treat symptoms, not address root causes. They're experts at managing disease, not preventing it. And when it comes to the collagen crisis destroying millions of lives, they're essentially flying blind. Meanwhile, pharmaceutical companies have built a $200 billion industry around managing joint pain rather than solving it. Think about it. Why would they want to cure a problem when they can profit from treating it forever? But while the medical establishment has been focused on expensive Band-Aid solutions, researchers around the world have been making extraordinary discoveries about the power of specific nutrients to not just slow collagen loss, but actually reverse it. These studies, published in peer-reviewed journals, conducted on real people with real joint problems, have identified certain compounds that can trigger your body to produce collagen at rates not seen since your 20s. The problem? These discoveries are buried in academic journals that most people will never read. The solutions are hiding in plain sight, dismissed as too simple by a medical system that profits from complexity. But the truth is simpler than you've been led to believe. For thousands of years, traditional healers across different cultures have used specific fruits to treat joint pain and maintain mobility in aging populations. What's remarkable is that these traditional remedies, passed down through generations, are now being validated by cutting-edge scientific research. Take the villages in the Himalayan regions where 90-year-olds still tend mountain gardens with the agility of people half their age. Or the communities in the Mediterranean where arthritis is so rare that they don't even have a word for it in their local dialect. What do these populations know that we've forgotten? They understand that the body has an extraordinary capacity for self-repair if you give it the right tools. And those tools aren't found in a pharmacy. They're found in nature, specifically in 8 remarkable fruits that contain the exact compound your body needs to rebuild collagen from the inside out. Here's the twist that changes everything. Your body never actually loses the ability to produce collagen. Read that again. Even at 80, even at 90, the cellular machinery for collagen production is still there, still functional, still waiting. It's just been starved of the specific nutrients it needs to operate at full capacity. It's like having a Ferrari in your garage, but no fuel. The engine is perfect, the potential is there, but without the right resources, it sits motionless. For decades, we've been told that collagen loss is irreversible, that joint deterioration is inevitable, that the best we can do is slow the decline. But that's not true. Clinical studies have now proven that with the right nutritional intervention, people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s can actually increase their collagen production beyond what they had in their 50s. Let me say that again. You can have more flexible, more resilient joints at 70 than you had at 50. The key lies in understanding that collagen production isn't just about one nutrient. It's about a complex orchestra of compounds working together. And nature, in its infinite wisdom, has packaged these compounds together in specific fruits that have been tested by thousands of years of human consumption. The 8 guardians of collagen. Guardian number 8, kiwi, the vitamin C powerhouse. Let's start with the foundation. Kiwi might look humble, but this small green fruit contains one of the most bioavailable forms of vitamin C on the planet. But here's what most people don't know. Vitamin C isn't just an antioxidant. It's literally the catalyst that triggers collagen synthesis. Without adequate vitamin C, your body cannot form the triple helix structure that makes collagen strong and flexible. Every tendon, every ligament, every piece of cartilage in your body depends on this process. One medium kiwi provides over 70 milligrams of vitamin C, more than enough to activate the enzymes that convert basic amino acids into complex collagen structures. But kiwi's secret weapon is actinidin, a unique enzyme that enhances protein absorption, ensuring that the building blocks for collagen actually reach the tissues that need them most. A clinical study from the University of Otago followed seniors who ate 2 kiwis daily. Within just 1 week, their vitamin C levels increased by 31%, and within a month, they reported significantly less morning stiffness and improved range of motion in their joints. But kiwi is just the beginning. Guardian number 7, pineapple, the inflammation assassin. While kiwi provides the raw materials, pineapple attacks the enemy directly. The secret weapon in pineapple is bromelain, a powerful enzyme that doesn't just reduce inflammation. It specifically targets the inflammatory compounds that accelerate collagen breakdown. Think of inflammation as rust on your joints. Bromelain doesn't just stop the rusting process. It actually helps reverse damage that's already been done. In a landmark study published in Clinical Rheumatology, patients with knee osteoarthritis who consumed bromelain daily experienced a 41% reduction in joint pain and swelling within 30 days. But even more impressive was a German study that found bromelain to be as effective as common anti-inflammatory drugs, without any of the dangerous side effects. Pineapple also provides manganese, a trace mineral that activates the specific enzymes responsible for cross-linking collagen fibers, making them stronger and more resilient. Guardian number 6, papaya, the protein processor. Papaya contains papain, an enzyme so powerful that it's used commercially to tenderize meat. But in your body, papain performs a much more elegant function. It breaks down large protein molecules into the exact amino acid combinations your body needs to build collagen. As we age, our digestive efficiency declines, meaning we absorb less of the protein we consume. Papaya helps solve this problem by pre-processing proteins into forms your body can immediately use for collagen synthesis. A study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that daily papaya consumption improved joint flexibility and reduced pain in adults with chronic knee stiffness within just 2 weeks. The researchers attributed these rapid results to papaya's unique combination of vitamin C, papain, and protective flavonoids. Guardian number 5, guava, the collagen protector. If other fruits help build collagen, guava helps preserve it. This tropical fruit contains more vitamin C than any other common fruit, up to 4 times more than an orange. But guava's real power lies in its concentration of lycopene and polyphenol, antioxidant compounds that form a protective shield around existing collagen fibers. One guava provides over 200 milligrams of vitamin C, more than double the recommended daily intake. But unlike synthetic vitamin C supplements, guava's vitamin C comes packaged with bioflavonoids that enhance absorption and effectiveness. In a study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults who consumed guava daily for 6 weeks showed significant increases in skin elasticity and measurable decreases in joint inflammation. The researchers noted that guava didn't just provide temporary relief. It actually helped preserve and strengthen the structural integrity of connective tissues. Guardian number 4, blackberries, the collagen shield. Blackberries contain one of nature's most powerful classes of compounds, anthocyanins. These dark purple pigments don't just fight inflammation. They actively block the enzymes that break down collagen in aging joints. When inflammation builds up in your knees, hips, or ankles, specific enzymes called collagenases are activated. These enzymes literally eat away at the collagen structure, causing the joint damage that leads to pain and stiffness. Blackberries help shut down this destructive process. A study published in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who consumed blackberries daily showed a 25% reduction in inflammatory markers related to cartilage damage and joint degeneration. Oregon State University research revealed that anthocyanin-rich foods like blackberries help preserve collagen density in aging tissues, particularly around the knees and elbows. But blackberries do more than just protect. They also improve the delivery system. The polyphenol in blackberries enhance capillary health and improve blood flow, ensuring that collagen-building nutrients can reach your joints more efficiently. Guardian number 3, blueberries, the circulation enhancer. Blueberries take the protective power of anthocyanins to the next level. Their unique density of flavonoids doesn't just fight inflammation. It actively signals your body to rebuild damaged collagen structures. As collagen naturally breaks down with age, microtears develop in cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. These tiny injuries trigger swelling and stiffness. Blueberries help calm this damage while simultaneously sending repair signals to affected tissues. A study in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics found that older adults who consumed blueberries daily experienced a 38% improvement in joint mobility and reduced lower body swelling after just 14 days. University of Maine research showed that regular blueberry intake improved blood flow to connective tissues, helping deliver more collagen-building nutrients directly to the knees, calves, and ankles. The key is choosing wild blueberries when possible. They contain twice the antioxidant power of cultivated varieties. Guardian number 2, strawberries, the enzyme blocker. Strawberries contain a unique combination of vitamin C, ellagic acid, and protective antioxidants that specifically target the enzymes responsible for collagen breakdown. Every time your joints swell, collagenase enzymes are activated, eating away at the very structure that keeps your ligaments and cartilage strong. Strawberries help block these destructive enzymes, giving your body a chance to repair instead of just react to inflammation. A clinical study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that adults with knee osteoarthritis who consumed strawberries daily had a 37% reduction in inflammatory biomarkers and experienced measurable relief in joint pain within just 2 weeks. Another study showed that strawberries helped increase collagen density in connective tissue by improving overall structural integrity in older adults. This isn't just about superficial effects. It's about the physical structure that holds your knees together, cushions your hips, and supports your ankles when you stand or walk. Guardian number 1, AMLA, the collagen resurrector. And now we come to the most powerful collagen-restoring fruit on the planet, AMLA, also known as Indian gooseberry. This small green fruit is virtually unknown in the Western world, yet contains the highest concentration of bioavailable vitamin C found in nature. But unlike other vitamin C sources, AMLA's vitamin C is bound with powerful plant polyphenol that make it more stable and dramatically more effective. AMLA doesn't just provide the raw materials for collagen production. It protects existing collagen from breakdown while simultaneously increasing the production of fibroblasts, the cells that create new collagen strands throughout your body. Here's where it gets extraordinary. A study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging followed adults who consumed AMLA extract daily for 12 weeks. The results were unprecedented. 42% reduction in knee pain and swelling. 24% increase in collagen density and elasticity, measured through skin biopsies. Significant improvement in leg mobility and muscle strength. But perhaps most remarkable was a follow-up study from India that found AMLA could actually reverse some of the structural damage associated with arthritis when taken consistently over time. AMLA also contains quercetin and gallic acid, compounds that neutralize the oxidative stress that accelerates joint aging, particularly after physical activity. Now that you understand the power of these 8 guardian fruits, let me share how to use them for maximum collagen restoration. The key isn't just eating these fruits randomly. It's about creating a synergistic protocol that addresses every aspect of collagen production and protection. Morning activation, 7 to 9 a.m. Start your day with AMLA. Mix 1 teaspoon of AMLA powder into warm water with lemon and honey. This provides your body with a primary catalyst for collagen synthesis and sets the stage for the day's repair work. Mid-morning boost, 10 to 11 a.m. Follow with a combination of kiwi and strawberries. The vitamin C from kiwi activates collagen-building enzymes, while strawberries block the enzymes that break down existing collagen. Afternoon protection, 1 to 3 p.m. Consume pineapple or papaya, alternate daily. These provide the anti-inflammatory enzymes that create the optimal environment for collagen formation while improving protein absorption. Evening preservation, 5 to 7 p.m. In with a handful of blueberries or blackberries. The anthocyanins provide overnight protection for newly formed collagen while you sleep. The entire protocol provides your body with a continuous supply of collagen-building nutrients while simultaneously protecting against the forces that cause breakdown. But here's something crucial that nobody talks about. Even if you start eating these fruits religiously, there are hidden enemies in your daily routine that could be sabotaging your collagen production. Sugar, the silent destroyer. Every time you consume excess sugar, it triggers a process called glycation, where sugar molecules bind to collagen fibers and make them stiff and brittle. This is why diabetics often have poor wound healing and joint problems. Processed foods, the inflammation triggers. Ultra-processed foods contain compounds that directly increase inflammation, overwhelming your body's collagen repair mechanisms. Chronic stress, the cortisol catastrophe. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which directly inhibits collagen synthesis. This is why people under constant stress often look older and feel stiffer. Poor sleep, the repair saboteur. Collagen production peaks during deep sleep. Poor sleep quality literally prevents your body from carrying out essential repair work. Dehydration, the structure weakener. Collagen requires adequate hydration to maintain its structure. Even mild dehydration can impair collagen function. Understanding what to expect as your body begins to rebuild its collagen foundation is crucial for staying motivated through the process. Days 1 to 3. The foundation your body begins absorbing higher levels of vitamin C and protective compounds. Many people report feeling slightly more energetic as inflammation begins to decrease. Days 4 to 7. The shift inflammatory markers start to drop measurably. You might notice less morning stiffness or that your joints feel slightly less creaky when you first stand up. Days 8 to 14. The momentum, new collagen fibers begin forming in significant quantities. Many people report that their joints feel more lubricated and that movement becomes smoother. Days 15 to 30. The rebuilding existing collagen structures becomes stronger and more flexible. Swelling typically decreases noticeably, and range of motion begins to improve. Days 31 to 60. The reinforcement, the collagen matrix in your joints becomes significantly more robust. This is when most people experience dramatic improvements in pain levels and mobility. Days 61 to 90. The optimization your body reaches a new equilibrium of collagen production and protection. The improvements become your new normal rather than temporary relief. What makes this protocol so powerful isn't just the individual fruits. It's how they work together to create a compound effect that's greater than the sum of its parts. When you consume vitamin C from kiwi alongside the anti-inflammatory enzymes from pineapple, the vitamin C is more effectively utilized because inflammation isn't interfering with the process. When you add the protective anthocyanins from berries, they shield the newly formed collagen from immediate breakdown, allowing it to mature and strengthen. When you include amla's concentrated nutrients, they supercharge the entire process while providing long-lasting protection. It's like having a construction crew, security team, and quality control department all working together to rebuild your joints from the inside out. Let me paint you a picture of two different futures. In future A, you ignore this information. You continue down the path you're already on, watching your mobility slowly disappear, your independence gradually erode, and your quality of life steadily decline. You accept that pain and stiffness are just part of getting older. You eventually need mobility aids, maybe surgery, possibly long-term care. The financial cost alone could be hundreds of thousands of dollars. But the real cost, your freedom, your dignity, your ability to enjoy life, is incalculable. In Future B, you take action today. You begin incorporating these collagen-restoring fruits into your daily routine. Over the coming weeks and months, you watch as your joints become more flexible, your pain decreases, and your energy returns. You maintain your independence, continue doing the activities you love, and age with grace and vitality. The cost? Less than what most people spend on coffee each month. The choice is yours, but it's not a choice you could delay indefinitely. Every day that passes without action is another day of collagen loss that becomes harder to reverse. But here's something beautiful that happens when you begin rebuilding your collagen. The benefits extend far beyond just joint health. Stronger collagen means better skin elasticity and reduced wrinkles, stronger hair and nails, improved wound healing, better cardiovascular health. Your blood vessels are made of collagen too. Enhanced muscle recovery after activity, improved bone density, Better sleep quality, less pain means better rest. Increased confidence and mental well-being. You're not just fixing your joints, you're rebuilding the foundation of your entire body. Crossroads right now. You can close this video, return to your normal routine, and hope that somehow things will get better on their own. Or you can make the decision that changes everything. Your joints are crying out for help. Your body is desperately trying to repair itself with whatever resources you give it. The collagen-producing machinery inside your cells is waiting, ready to spring into action the moment you provide the right nutrients. The 8 guardian fruits I've shared with you aren't magic, they're science. They're nature's perfect solution to a problem that has plagued humanity for millennia. They're available, affordable, and proven effective. But knowledge without action is just entertainment. The transformation you're seeking is possible. The pain-free mobility you remember from your younger years can be yours again. The confidence that comes from trusting your body can return. But it starts with a choice. It starts today. Your joints have been waiting long enough. Isn't it time to give them what they need?